Alcohols are miscible with water in all proportions. They are usually separated by fractional distillation, but here I'll show you how to separate them without distillation, and it works like magic. Here is the alcohol and here is the water. Let me drink the water to show it is different from alcohol. Now, here is the container where I will mix the two. Marker ink can also help distinguish between them. Marker ink dissolves well in alcohol but not in water. See, the alcohol turns colored because the ink dissolves in it, while the water remains fairly clear. Now, I will mix them together, then they blend into one clear layer, uniform layer, because both are polar solvents. If I shake it, it turns cloudy but clears again when still. Now for the trick, I will add plenty of table salt, sodium chloride, and stir until the mixture becomes clear or saturated again. I'll add the salt, plenty of the salt, and stir repeatedly until I notice no more cloudiness. Now, on standing, we are expected to have two layers. Observing this is still cloudy, so I need to add again and stir. Now on standing, two layers forms. The upper layer is the alcohol and the lower layer is the salt water. This method is called salt-induced phase separation. Water attracts the sodium chloride more strongly than the alcohol does, and since alcohol is less polar, it gets pushed up to the top. This works only for alcohols whose polarity isn't too close to water's. It won't work for alcohols with nearly the same polarity as water. Over time, the layers become more distinct. I will pour them into a separating funnel. If I pour too soon, the layers might remix again, but after some time on standing, they separate again. Alcohol on top, salt water below. Then I have to open the funnel tab to collect the lower layer, mainly water, into a flask. You should monitor carefully the level of the two phases to avoid them mixing, to know when to close the tap exactly. Time to close. Testing with ink, you will see it doesn't dissolve in this layer. Ink doesn't dissolve in this water layer. Now I have to collect the upper layer and test. The ink dissolves perfectly in it, confirming it is alcohol. And this is how to separate alcohol from water without the complex steps of fractional distillation, just using your salt, salt-induced phase separation, and the job is done. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and share. Much love. Stay majestic. Bye for now.